Children, and hi everyone. In previous video we discussed about the problems in the laws of motion chapter. So in this video also I am going to explain the some more important problems. So that's why children, you have to watch carefully. So in this case, now here I am going to explain the objects are connected by some strings. So children, don't get more nervous, simply watch the video. And now here, so up to now you didn't subscribe my channel. After watching the video, if you can like the video, like and share the video and subscribe my channel. So I am going to problem now children. So very simple problem. In this we have, watch at the board. System is as shown in figure. So this is the diagram is given. The system is as shown in figure. Assume that there is no friction. Find the acceleration of the blocks and the tension in the string. So once again I am reading. System is as shown in figure. Assume that there is no friction. Find the acceleration of the blocks and the tension in the string. So here there is one systematic was given. From that system, what you have to observe, just analyze that. Here this is the one body of mass 3 kg and this is the another body of mass 3 kg, and both are connected by the rope. This is rope or string, and now this is the pulley. What is that? Pulley. So this is the situation he was given. Two objects have masses 3 kg and they should be connected by a rope, and in the diagram what you observed, one block should be on the table. The block is on the table and another one is suspended. Clear? Now in this case we have to find out the acceleration of the system. So children, I explained the same thing while in case of Atwood machine. When two objects are connected with a rope and they are passes over a pulley, then they have one common acceleration. They should be moves with the common acceleration. Clear? Now here the first body I am taking, this is the M1 and this is the mass M2. M1 is on horizontal table and M2 is suspended. That means it is like a freely suspended body. Just imagine from this point it is now suspended body. Clear? So for this system, simply we have to find out the acceleration and tension. Clear? One body on the table and next body is suspended. Clear children? So for now, in this case we have to draw the individual free body diagrams. I already explained what is mean by free body diagram. The body should be taken as a single point and the number of forces must be shown in form of vectors. Clear? Body should be taken as a single point, on that how many forces acting, and those should be shown with the vectors. That is what we call free body diagram. So now we have to draw the individual free body diagrams. Clear? Now I am going to first one. Here solution is what it is that here this is the body. What is that? M1 free body diagram. Free body diagram of M1 first body. So here we know that what is that? When the object is on a surface, here there is some upward force is acting, what it is called normal force, and downward is what we call weight. I explained already. This is the object, on that normal force is acting upwards and weight is in downwards. When the object is placed on a surface, here this is the object surface, for example this is the surface, and now here I am taking one object here, simply this is the surface and this is the object. Clear? Now this surface and this surface both are in contact. When they are in contact, there is some pressure between the particles of two surfaces. Due to that, some external force is acting in upward direction. That should be called normal force. And what is the weight? every body is attracted by the gravitational force with certain force, that should be what we call weight. Clear, children? So that's why here simply forget everything, simply have to remind when the object is on surface, here what you have to say, upward force is normal force and downward is weight. And after that the first body is connected like this rope, and here both are having same thing. Here when the object is goes down, obviously the first one is moving in this direction. That means what, some tension is created. The object is connected with the help of a rope or string, that's why it is having some tension. That's why here for the first body we can write this is the mass m1 and upward force is what, normal force, and downward is what we call weight. So this is the m1 mass, and after that in this side the rope is connected, that's why here some tension is there. Clear? So in this case the net normal force is always balanced by the weight. Clear? In this problem, while this object is coming down, this object is moving like this. There should be slides on the horizontal table. Slides on the horizontal table. That's why what you have to say, the object is moving in a horizontal direction. That means the net force is in horizontal direction. Clear, children? In this case, on the first body, how many forces there? Normal force is in upward and weight is in downward and tension is in horizontal direction. So here when this body slides down, this one must be moves or slides in this direction. That means what, the net force is in horizontal direction only. That means what, in vertical direction these two are cancelled. Clear? In this case here N is equals to W. That means these two are cancel each other. Vertical N minus net force is what, N minus W. N is equals to, it is N and this is W. Net force is what, N minus W, and that is what, the object is not moving in vertical direction, that's why net force is 0. That's why N minus W equals to 0. Now simply have what it is there, N is equals to W, and after that we have only tension is there. In horizontal direction what we have, tension. That's why in horizontal direction, what you have, that is equals to T. Therefore net force is equals to T. Only this only acting some force, here there is no force and these two are cancelled. That's why T only net force. That's why net force is equals to T. But what we have, net force is equals to Newton's second law of motion, what you have, F is equals to ma. Like that, here net force means what, I am writing ma. Here M means what, m1. That's why I am writing m1a is equals to T. And what is mean by m1? 3. That's why I am writing 3 into what you have, a is equals to T. Equation number 1. So this is about the first one. Clear, children? This is about the first diagram. And now we go for second one. Clear? Now for second body, free body diagram of second one, second body. For that I am writing here that seems to be like this. How we are finding this object? It is like a suspended body. Clear? When the body is suspended, what you have to say, if it is the body and that should be suspended with the help of a rope, then what you have to say, simply here there is string, it is there. Just imagine string, it is there, that means tension is upward and weight is in downward. Like that here. So here there is upward force is what, simply I am saying that is tension, and downward is what, weight. That is the weight. Clear? That's why here there is no horizontal forces, simply it is downward and upward only there. It is not moving in horizontal direction. That's why we have here T and W. But in this case, what you have to say, initially when we are keeping these two at this position, this body comes down. That's why weight is in downwards and tension is in upwards. Even though tension is acting in upwards, the object is coming down means what? The weight is greater than the tension. I already explained about the net force in one video. So already my playlist is there. Newton's laws of motion playlist, it is there. In that playlist we have one video is belongs to net force. So net force and upward motion both are in one video. So to get the clarity about these things, net free body diagram and net forces, so you must watch that video. If you didn't watch that one, then go and watch once. Clear, children? So if you want to get clarity about the net forces, you must watch the video. One playlist is there. What is the playlist? Laws of motion class 9, and it will be there. In that one video will be there. Clear? Now in this case, I am drawing here for second body, it is what it is? M2 mass. And in upward what you have? Tension. And downward what is there? What you have to say? W, weight. So the first body will move like in this direction, acceleration, and next body is coming downwards, acceleration. So the acceleration is next downwards means what? Weight is more than the tension. Weight is more than the tension. That's why net force, I am writing net force is equals to what, right? W minus T. Clear? The body is, simply I am repeating so many times, the body is slides down. The body is slides down means weight is more than the tension. If the body goes up, tension is more than the weight. Like that, even the tension is acting upwards, but the body comes down. That means its weight is dominates the tension. Clear, children? So that's why here I am writing net force is equals to W minus T. Then net force is equals to what, right? Generally W is equals to what, right? Mg. This is the formula. Clear? Here what is mass? M2. That's why I am writing M2G minus T. We know that W is equals to Mg. Instead of M, what you have to write? M2. Then net force is equals to M2G minus T. Here M2G minus T. M2 means what? 3. And G value is what? 10. Or 10 minus T. Clear? And in this case now here, what, right? Net force is equals to 30 minus T. But what is net force? M2A is equals to 30 minus T. Here what is M2A? M2 means what? 3. 3A is equals to 30 minus T. 30 minus T. Now this is equation number 2. Children, clear? So after that, for continuation, we need some space. That's why I am erasing the problem. Look here. So equation 1 already you have 3a is equals to t. Equation 2 has 3a is equals to 30 minus t. That's why I am writing here 2 minus 1 or 1 minus 2. 2 minus 1, what is that? 3a is equals to 30 minus t. 30 minus t. And next one is what? 3a is equals to t. Just we are adding simply. So here we are adding simply 2 plus 1 I am doing here. Okay, 3a is equals to 30 minus t and 3a is equals to t. Then here simply, okay, then what do you get here? 6a is equals to 6a is equals to tt, cancel. Then what do you get? 30. Then a is equals to what? 30 by 6. Then what do you get? 5 meter per second square. A is equals to what? 5 meter per second square. Clear, children? So this is the first one. Simply we have 3a is equals to 30 minus t and 3a is equals to t. 3a minus t we are adding these two, minus 3 plus 3, this is cancelled. Then what do you get? 3a plus 3a, 6a. 6a is equals to 30. Then a is equals to what? 30 by 6. Then a is equals to 5 meter per second square. Now we have to substitute there. So already we find acceleration. Now 3a is equals to t. First equation number 1 is there. From equation number 1. From equation number 1. What do you have? 3a is equals to t. 3a is equals to t. That means what is a value? 5. Then 3 into 5 is equals to t, and t is equals to what you have? 15 newtons. T is equals to 15 newtons. So children, this is the way to calculation the problem. So see once again here. So the situation is given, a body of mass 3 kg is connected to the another body of mass 3 kg with the help of the rope. In other words, what you have to say, two objects are connected to with by a rope, and after that we have to keep on the pulley. Then what you observe, the second body will be comes down and the first body will be goes like this. M2 is accelerates in downwards and M1 is accelerates in horizontal direction. So for this situation we have to find out the acceleration due to gravity. In this case the value of g will be taken as 10 meter per second square. Clear children? So here now for the first body we are taking the free body diagram. What is that? Free body diagram of first one is what? On the first body normal force is acting upward and weight is acting downward, but the object is moving in this direction. That means what? These two are equal and cancel each other. Then we have only net force is this one. Then T is equals to net force. Net force is equals to T. But according to Newton's second law, what you have? F is equals to ma. That's why here what you write? M1a is equals to T. M1 means what? 3 kg. Then 3 into a is equals to T. 3a is equals to T. Equation number 1. Now I am going for the second body. The second body is suspended like this. The second body is moving downwards and that seems like a suspended body. That means on that body two forces acting. One is weight downward and tension is in upward. So that's why we are showing that the tension is upward and weight is downward. Even though these two are acting, the object is comes down. That's why net force is equals to W minus T. And again net force is equals to what? F is equals to MA formula. Then net force is equals to M2A. So I am writing here net force is equals to what? Weight is mg. Instead of m what you have to write? M2g minus T. Net force is M2g minus T. And m into means what? 3 and g value is 10. Then what I 30 minus t. This 30 minus t is equals to what? M2a. So here m2 value is 3. 3a is equals to 30 minus t. Clear? After that we have to add these two equations. From that what we get? A value is 5 meter per second square. And after that we are substituting a value. In the first equation we are writing the t is equals to 15 newtons. So this is the one problem children. So I hope you understand. So don't afraid of the problems, you must watch carefully without skipping the video. Obviously you can understand the video, so I think you can understand. After watching this video, like, share and comment the video and subscribe to my channel for the latest updates. Children, we will meet in the next video with the next